Okay, so the other day I did a video about where souls go when they die, when they leave their physical vessel, right? And Rick, shout out to Rick for leaving the comment below, where do evil souls go? That's a great question. Where do evil souls go? So, my theory was, I mean, obviously the Bible says, right? And I think it's Isaiah, Matthew, Revelations, it says that righteous, however they say that, I'm going to say it wrong, the unrighteous will go away to eternal punishment or something, and then fire and brimstone and all these things, right? So I should have looked it up before I started this video, but anyway, you guys can look up the Bible verses. I was always thought and told that you would go to hell, you would burn in hell, fire and brimstone, right? But I specifically asked God, Papa, where do evil spirits or souls go? Well, so there's a two-part to this, and I'm only saying this to open up your mind, right? So when I got to remote view what it's like to go through the life review when you get to the other side, they showed it to me as every act, every word, every thought, everything that you've ever done is in your life review. And you sit there with your guides and you go through this life review like a movie playing out in front of you, and you get to feel, know, observe everything. But you also see it from the other person's perspective and how it made them feel and what their actions were because of what you said. And it was profound. Let me tell you, it was profound. But those souls that, like, we'll use Hitler, for example, or Saddam Hussein, okay? We're going to use those because those are history people that were promoted that they did, not good things, right? Hopefully this doesn't get banned because I use those words. Anyway, those particular people that we would consider really, really bad, right? What I was shown was they go into that gray area. So it's between that dimension between earth and heaven. And they're kind of like earthbound ghosts, but they just loop and continue to replay their life out over and over and over until they can find their way to the light or find someone like me that will help them cross over. And the very first time that this happened to me, and you guys, I mean this with every fiber of my being, the very first time, it was a couple years ago, I was meditating, praying, whatever, had my candles lit, and I just said, okay, God, is there anyone that needs help? Can I facilitate any souls to go over? And the second one that I said, I won't say the name again because I don't want to get flagged, came. And I remember like going, what is happening right now? And I asked God, I said, what is this? This person is gonna, you want me to what? Because I was like confused. And Archangel Michael was standing there and he said, yes, Lisa. He said, all of God's children are welcome. He's served his penance. And I'm like, wow, that was huge. And that they even allowed me to be a small part of that was even bigger because it taught me a lot. But on the other hand, now, if this is not a human soul or essence of a soul, and this is a demon or a dominion, or I don't even know the words. It's not dominion. What is it called? There's a word for these demons that are, maybe it is that. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Words. But when they're that, they go to a whole different place. That is different. And that's a whole nother subject. And I learned that before I even took my Demonology Spiritual 101 class. That's different, you guys. That is not a human soul. So they get cast somewhere else that I guess you would consider as kind of like hell. But it's different. It looks different to me, and I need a whole army of angels to cast them where they need to go at times, or to protect the soul that they are inflicting pain on. And then of course it's a free will thing, right? So the free will is if you keep attracting it to you or accepting it or allowing it in, then that's on you. So that's my take on where do evil people or evil souls or destructive souls, spirits go. So I hope you guys find that helpful. And I'm more than happy. Just keep leaving the comments. And if I feel it's something I can answer, I'd be more than happy to. Hope this helps.